I normally only teach on the weekends, but I was thinking about the situation where I'm like getting robbed and like I'm getting hacked and like my music's missing and these people have like constantly like done terrible things to me. And I was reading through some hadith by Ali, and Ali is who wrote the Quran, like literally, like he's like who literally wrote it. And like he has this one right here where he says like dealing badly with wealth causes disgust, and dealing badly with poverty leads to the loss of honor. And who knows about like the dealing badly with poverty? I feel like that I've had shame at certain times in my life because like I can't pay for a girl's drink at the bar. Like she didn't know that like I was just going out with her to the bar, or like she thought that I was gonna be paying for drinks, but I had such a little amount of money, and I was like, I don't know what to say to you. Like I didn't know that we were on a date, but like that's like a stupid example. But like you want to talk about shame, like that's something that like I've had trouble with. But I've noticed, because I've been poor so often. Like you guys don't understand. Like sometimes being broke is that big of a deal, of a problem for me. But dealing badly with wealth causes disgust. And like I think that like when you're dealing badly with wealth in a way that involves lawyers, where like you're the lawyer person that's like you will beat the shit out of someone that can't afford a lawyer. And like and then like you're also part of like the criminal system, like where like you guys like are people that kind of set up the laws in a way that like you can really exploit impoverished people. Like, I mean, where you set up jails so that you've got 1 5-minute phone call per week. Like, and you can think those people don't exist. That's a group of people that will take over like that much government. Of course, they can set up a jail so that no one can make a call out. And like, I think that like I'm in a situation now where like people that are super wealthy, like my brother's got that much money and I can't get access to any of it. Like, I don't think he realizes the disgust. Because that's a person that will burglarize your house and then lawyer up, and then your album's missing, like your new Glass Roads album. But he can't write that album. Like, but now I finally found my computer cord. You're stealing like a computer genius's computer cords. I found it in a tiny little bag that was hidden where my phone was. Like my computer cords were separated from the rest of my computer stuff, like from my monitor. Like my brother burglarized my house because I got. My house, well, the SWAT team came in because I was telling my neighbors about Shauna Ray. Like I was trying to get them to go to my Snapchat, and I was saying that was a sex trafficking. I've been talking about these hadiths by Ali, who was the guy who wrote the Quran, and hadiths are basically like the sayings of the Prophet, but it's also like the sayings of Ali, and like. He says, like, do not cheat in your buying and selling, for the respect that you lose is worth more than the goods that you acquire. Like, I'm someone that really does believe that, like, the respect you have in your community and, like, the respect that people have for you as an honest person and as a vulnerable person, like, as a person who's willing to, like I talked about before, like, swallow their shame and talk. Like, people respect you because you're the guy who will tell the truth. Like, I was wrong. Like, I was wrong, and let me tell you something embarrassing about me. Like, and you never believe that some people go, okay, I know that guy's going to tell the truth because I've consistently seen that person tell the truth. And so, like, you can develop a situation around you where people respect you because they know that you're someone that will tell the truth and that tries to be a good person, that tries to be kind, that tries to, like, do the right thing. But you can also like develop a disgusting reputation, especially when you have that much wealth and you take advantage of impoverished people. Like if you like do something like, I think Betsy DeVos, like one of the biggest weaknesses Trump has is Quickstar.com and Amway Global, because like that company can cause some disgust in the way they do business, in the way they sell. And then Trump goes and gives her a position as the education secretary. Like for me, that's like Trump is not afraid to associate with someone like that. And I'm personally like afraid to associate with a billionaire. Like I'm the type of person that would not associate with a billionaire who, like, if I know like the way that you made your money and it's that shameful, I don't want to associate with it. Like I don't want to be that person. But like I also like was going to say, like, I understand how much poverty can humiliate people. And I'm running for president because, like, you know, for a lot of reasons, because I'm trying to make sure we survive is the real reason. But like, I'm someone that's trying to look out for people. And I'm trying to look out for the poor. And I don't want poverty to humiliate and break people. Like, I want people to have opportunities to be okay, where like they can have their dignity. And like, I think it's hard for a lot of people to have dignity, especially because they have injuries, like they have health problems, they have like whatever, things go bad. But like, I think that like our society is so weird when like you have to be indebted in this society. Like, you don't even know, like all the billionaires have debt. Like, it's like debt is the most confusing thing in the world. That's something I've never been able to figure out, like how you're paying an interest rate and then it's good for your finances that you're in debt. So like, I'm going through too much of the hadith at once, but like, I think Ali actually definitely had a point there. Like, indebtedness is slavery, and